Cinema Jim. When 17, I could not see, being impressionable, callow. My then hero was actually not Zorro, but a masked marshmallow. Bright as heaven's gilded car, oh, how I wished to be like him, a high and mighty hen-toed star, the one and only Cinema Jim. Persona that was cinematic, always stopping short of passion, shielding well the enigmatic, never overspent its ration. "Let's meet in the Cantab at 8, he'd say. He knew he had you caught. You'd wait till it became too late. Jim gave it not a second thought. Brown heifer eyes, a quick deft brain of diamond-sharp resilience, old hen-toes left now and again imprints of verbal brilliance. About him smiling faces wrapped, whose heads and hearts and beer he'd win, just as the piper slyly trapped the innocence of Hamelin. Irony and nonsense rhyme with sky-flying onomatopoeia, troops of bon mots marking time until admirers bought the beer. The refuelled voice in cosy drawl spun fairy magic, wise, absurd. After no one could recall a salutary silvered word. Up at the bar now, it's his round, but lo, and none behold, he's gone. Slipping out the back, he's bound hot-foot and hen-toed for the Swan. When goose-chase creditors would try to track his movements, everyone in each pub got the same reply. "Ah, you've just missed him, sir. He's gone." Elusive as the bold Sir Percy Blakeney, sought all over town, none could weigh him up, and mercy, none could ever pin him down. Thin air concealed the great Houdini. In a trice he'd reappear. Rub your eyes, there's Jim the Genie, smiling, drinking someone's beer. Like a girl who'd let her skirt slip teasingly above her knee, smart as a sweet, outrageous flirt, Jim knew how much to let you see. What lay unseen was guarded well behind the eyes and 'neath the lilt, and by the intellect none could tell how Jim's persona had been built. Confrontation was avoided. As a sideshow, he'd invent sentences of death embroidered to deflate the argument. His weaknesses superbly masked behind the heifer eyes, an art that wove the spell in which he basked, viz., too much head, too little heart. Enquiry of knit brows would frame assuring eyes that made you feel that all around you was a game and only you and he were real. Those empathizing eyes of brown, within whose compass you would be, were double-glazed to pin you down with teeming mock sincerity. This luring image drew adoring ego-seekers, shorn of sense, and Jim, obliging, ate the boring mummers up and drank their pence. The cheap-shot intellectual, why, he'd get dished up upon a platter, rendered ineffectual by King Jim the satirizing satyr. Upon occasion he'd dissect with razor prose that neatly slit the throat of pseudo-intellect with deadly scalpel-wielding wit. Renting out his erudition? Fine, right till the evening's end, dependent on the one condition: how much did you have to spend? You've got to have that kind of mind to fleece the flock so booze will flow, and though not all the sheep were blind, Jim sure bamboozled most, I know. His games, to lie, to dodge, to hide, at the last undid the riddle, smooth as steel on the outside, but soft marshmallow in the middle. Years since, Jim took a job and wife and bit the bitter pill of truth. The mask has slipped now. This is life, marshmallow hero of my youth.